Hello everyone! Today I'm gonna show you in this video our trip that we did last weekend all the way from Toronto to Manitoulin Island. So we made a stop at the 400 south of Parry Sound to cycle a bit on the Trans-Canada Trail. I think this is part of the Trans-Canada Trail. It's called Seguin Trail and it's mostly used by ATVs and UTV. I think it's UTV they call it now, the new kind of motor vehicles that you can use here. Four wheels. We didn't do much on the west side because it was very hard to pass the potholes, and it was very sandy also. So if you want to cycle this trail, you have to use a bicycle with fat wheels, because we had a hard time actually. We have cycled many kilometers on the Trans-Canada Trail, and this is the trail that we have more difficulties. I just wanted to clarify that you need a membership. You need to pay for the membership to use this trail if you're gonna use an ATV, a motor vehicle. The four wheels. You need to pay. I don't think it's that much, but it's you can use it year round. I think in winter also you can use it. So because we had a hard time riding the bikes on the west side of the trail, west of the 400, we went to the other side, the east side, and it was better, the trail. It was mostly flat and it looked like a road actually. I think it's a private road also. We stopped for a moment in one of the lakes, and I put the camera inside to see how many fish they have, and yeah, we make some friends here. Hello there. Hi again. Because it was too hot, the weather, we decided to drive up to Killbear Provincial Park, where we're going to camp. So we decided to go cycling for a few kilometers. We did about 7 kilometers only in the park. And I mean, it is a perfect place. As you can see, there are many trees, there's the shade. It was really a hot day. I was reading about the name of the park. Why is it called Killbear? Actually, the local First Nations, the Anishinabek, the Ojibwa, people call the peninsula Mukwa Nayoshin, which translate into Bear Point, long before the Europeans arrived in the area. They said the bears regularly swim back and forth from the tip of the point to Parry Island, and they named the point in recognition. So why is it called Killbear and not Bear Point? Many people said that it was just mistranslation. We arrived to our campsite and put the tent, and now we're getting ready to go for swimming. So our day 2 is about to end, and we're gonna enjoy the campfire.
The last more has to be the greatest. Greatest. Right, the heat of this will cook it.
We woke up very early to enjoy the sunrise. It was around 5:45. So after enjoying the sunrise and watching the deer, we went for a short hike to the Lighthouse Trail. It was about a kilometer.
You've arrived.
So we arrived at the town of La Española. The story goes that First Nations tribe of the area sent a raiding party a long distance to the south and brought back with them a woman who spoke Spanish. Later, when the French came to settle, they heard Spanish words spoken by the local natives since she taught her children the language. So they named the town Española, which in English is mispronounced Española, but it is really in Spanish pronounced Española. The town became a ghost town after the Second War, and in the 1980s, the Spanish River was contaminated by the meal, killing the fish by thousands, they said. Nowadays, it's said that the mill is zero emissions and that the river dam is designated as fish sanctuary now. We decided to drive up to Manitoulin Island. We are going to actually stay in the town of La Española, but we're gonna drive up to Manitoulin Island since there's not much to do in this town. So for now, just enjoy the view. Because the entire Saturday was raining, we couldn't actually get out and go for a hike or cycling. We actually tried to cycle some of the trails, but they were actually very difficult to ride. So we need an ATV or just hike the area. I mean, be more prepared because we were not actually planning in hiking that much since we drove so far away from Toronto. So what we're doing now is just looking around all the way to Manitoulin, and then we're gonna make a plan to come back and hike some of the areas. I was reading that in this area, La Cloche Island, I mean, there's actually a provincial park very in the area also. And many people come here for fishing, even in wintertime. So after the bridge, there is Highway 6 and Highway 540. So we're gonna take the 540 to go around on the island, and then we're gonna return back on Highway 6. We've been driving up for hours and we've been seeing a lot of First Nations towns. And for the next time, probably I'm gonna talk more about it, since I really have a hard time pronouncing some of the words, and so I want to make sure that I'm really pronouncing them well, and that I do have the right information to talk in the video, or probably for the next visit.
In 600 meters, turn right on Ontario 6. Turn right on Ontario 6. Continue on Ontario 6 for 12 kilometers.
Right here, people wait to get into the ferry to go to Tobermory. Also, we got some souvenirs from the local store, and they have actually a lot of indigenous products here. For our next visit, we're planning actually to hike around in the area, in the island. This is our first time, so we just needed to see how it looked like. I have been organizing events, hiking events for many years now in Ontario, so I really like to see the area first and then make all the right planning. We are returning back through Highway 6 and we found this lookout. It's called 10 Mile Point. It has an amazing view. Now we're going back home and we decided to pass by Sudbury. We did a short hike and we used our bikes also. Everything you see here, these are little bushes of blueberries, wild blueberries. And to finalize our trip, we went to Torrence Barrens. We have passed here several times in our trips in the past years. Many people come here to observe the stars. And there have been a lot of issues in the past few years because people are camping, leaving garbage, and churning campfires, and we don't supposed to be doing that. That's really bad for the species in the area, and there is causing a lot of trouble with the conservancy, and there's a group actually of people that come here all the time to clean up because whoever is coming is not respecting the area. They are, like I said, leaving a lot of garbage, playing music, coming and just to drink. So I was reading they're doing a lot of changes now for the people come here and hike and camp. So I guess new rules will be set up by the end of fall, I was reading. One of the most interesting things from this area is that apparently the soil, the ground was actually formed about more than a billion years ago. So, I mean, as you can see, it's been here for a very long time. But if we don't preserve the area, if we don't really take care of the area, it won't survive that long. We as a human, sometimes we don't really realize what we're doing with every little bad things that we do. We're finally getting close to home, still a couple of hours to go because we didn't take the highways. We really tried to go through the scenic road. It's a little bit, of course, it's slower but more enjoyable. So we stop in many places and we really try to enjoy as much as we can when we go far away from home. So thank you for watching. See you for the next adventure. Bye bye.